is time for November favorites already. I feel like November didn't even exist. It was October, and now it's December, and it's gonna be Christmas. So I do have some things to show you guys, some beauty favorites that I've been absolutely loving this month, so let's just get into it. If you have watched any of my previous videos, you know a lot of my videos are hair-related videos because my hair situation always seems to be a struggle. I'm never really satisfied with the color that I have. I always want something different, and it just seems like whenever I go through a change in my life, I want to change my appearance, and obviously the easiest way to change your appearance is, for me, my hair. So it's even different than the last video. Shame, I know. But because I do color my hair and I do use heat tools on a regular basis, I definitely need a lot of products that are going to help reconstruct my hair, make it feel softer. And one thing that I have been absolutely obsessed with this month is this AG Hair Care Reconstruct Intense Anti-Breakage Mask. And on there it does say Keratin Repair. Now you do get a decent amount of product with this, 6 fluid ounces, and it is very thick. It does have the consistency of butter, and it smells like icing, which is a total treat. It claims to condition extremely dry, damaged, or coarse hair, restoring the hair elasticity, packed with keratin, silk proteins, and shea butter. I would totally agree with that. I've noticed a huge difference since I've been using it. I do use it maybe 3 times a week, which I probably only wash my hair about 4 times a week, so literally almost every time. But you can leave it on for just a couple minutes in the shower, or you can put it on damp hair after you've washed your hair, leave it on for 15 minutes. It says you can apply heat to it and then rinse it out for a more intense mask. But yeah, this stuff, love it, great. I believe it was $23 at a like hair supply outlet store. You can't get this at Sally's, but yeah, AG, love it. Okay, I got 2 more hair things, and the next one is this BlondeMe Supreme Blonde Shine Enhancing Spray Conditioner. This stuff, I just think it is the coolest thing. Like, do you see the gold beautifulness? When you shake it, it just, and the idea of that going onto my hair just makes me so happy. This stuff was 16 bucks, also at like a hair supply outlet store. It says for all blondes, but it's just a shine enhancing spray. You could have any color hair and use it. I mean, my hair is like dark blonde, and yeah, it doesn't add any color to it, but I just think it's so pretty when you shake it up. It's so fun, and I do notice a really silky, soft shine, and I use it when my hair is almost dry, and then I even use it when my hair is totally dry because it's just so fun. I might be slow to get on this bandwagon here, but I have been obsessed with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I know it's been reformulated. I think it was this year, and I have the old version as well, and I'm just not crazy about it. I never really was, but this formula is thinner and more invisible, so I'm really obsessed with that. I have 2 colors. I have Y205, which is the lightest shade, which is kind of a neutral, slightly pink, very porcelain shade, and I also have Y225, which is the old 117, which is more of a fair yellowy tone. I'm actually wearing the 117 Y225 right now, and I feel like it matches me probably better than this one on its own. However, I do like to mix them together because this one is a little bit paler than this one, and because I am so fair, I find it hard to find a foundation that matches. So this is kind of like my mixer, and I'll put this foundation in with other foundations that are a little bit too dark if I want to just like lighten it up. But I find it very invisible. I love the consistency of it because it is so thin and watery, yet it still gives really great coverage. I've also been trying out the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray for oil control. I've only used this a few times, but I think it works. Maybe it's too early to put it in my favorites, but It's like a half November favorite. I'm not sure why I have never tried it before. I have other setting sprays from the drugstore that I find work very well too, but I find that they just make my makeup last longer and maybe not really control oil. So far, I've noticed a difference in this, especially as a combo with this and the Makeup Forever foundation. As a 100-point perk from Sephora, picked up this little Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer from Dr. Brandt, and I love the consistency of this. For me, this is better than the Porefessional. It has the same kind of feel, but it's smoother and it dries quicker, and that's why I love it. It says it's for oily combination skin, which I have. But there, as you can see, it's got kind of the same consistency as the Porefessional, but it's just smoother and it just glides on and into the skin so quickly, where I find sometimes the Porefessional tends to sit on top of my skin, and even though it does a great job at blurring the pores, it like crumbles underneath my foundation. It's very strange, but this one I absolutely love. So this is an oldie but a goodie, and it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Exposed, which is just a very neutral, natural pink flesh tone color, and I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now just to give you a tiny bit of color. You probably can't even really tell, but I've had this for a while actually, and I just stopped using it because I was kind of on like a bronzer kick for a long time. But this blush is so perfect if you're just going for a very neutral cheek and you just want to have like a bold lip, or you're doing like a bold eye. This is a Milani eyeshadow that I picked up at the drugstore, and it is in the color Bella Cappuccino. It's just like a really pretty satiny taupe. It's not really sparkly or shimmery. It's kind of like, well, I guess it's like a satin matte. I just think it's like a very natural, neutral color, and it's good for days when you don't have time for eyeliner and you just want to put a little bit of this on your eyelid and mascara, and that's pretty much your whole eye look. My last beauty favorite is a lipstick. This is the L'Oreal Collection Exclusive, and this is in the color 406 Zoe's Red. This is a very cool toned red. It looks kind of warm on camera, but I swear to you, in real life, it is quite a cool toned red. Almost has a tiny bit of fuchsia in it, but anyway, I just love how cool and just like rich and ruby this color is. Maybe it's like a dupe for Ruby Woo. What do you think? And it's kind of like an almost matte lipstick. Like, it doesn't have any shine to it at all, but it's not like totally matte, which I actually really like the almost matte more than like flat out matte. I have two fashion favorites to share with you guys, and the first one is this scarf that I got at Aldo. I am obsessed with it. I just love how big it is. It can literally fold out to be the size of a blanket. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I don't even know where this ends. It's so big, but it folds up really nicely, and I love wearing it with my camel color pea coat, and also with my black leather jacket. I'm just so obsessed with it. My last favorite for the month, and probably my most favorite, and it is these boots. I love these boots. I got them at Brown's, which is a shoe store. I'm not sure if they have it in the States, but whatever. I think the brand is called Wishbone, or the Wishbone collection. I just love how simple these are, but they also have kind of a pointy toe, so I feel like I can get away with them being dressy as well. They were very expensive, and I really shouldn't have bought them, but I just love them, and I've been looking for a boot like this for so long. Like, my options are really limited where I live. Like, we have lots of shoe stores, but I just couldn't find anything, and when I did, it was either not in my size or whatever. I'm sure I could have ordered something online, but I hate doing that because I like to try things on. Anyway, Love these boots. I think they are just the cutest ever. They have these cute little wishbone decals on the back, and they're just like the perfect little black booty. Anyway, that is it for my November favorites. This video, thumbs up if you like watching monthly favorite videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.